Hi everyone, I'm Carrie, and today I wanted to get a message of light for us. First, I want to start out by saying thank you so much for watching these videos, and thank you for liking and subscribing. I just really appreciate anyone who takes time out of their day to watch a video that I created. So I wanted to get messages of light today because sometimes we go around, we watch TV, we might watch the news, and we get all these other messages from social media, from people around us. But when is it that we can just turn on the TV or look on social media and see pure light, like a message of pure light? That's what I want to get today, and we're going to get started. Okay, we got 3 cards popping out. Just going to clarify those. Too many. Ooh. Okay. So right off the bat, we start off the first row with all major arcana cards. We've got Awakening, which is the Hanged Man. Release, which I believe is death. And then the Lovers, clarified by the Knight of Cups, the 3 of Cups, the 8 of Swords. Starting off here with Awakening the Hanged Man, if we just go across the top and read these, it's all about a new beginning. It's like a realization. It's like, okay, while I was sitting here, hanging out on this tree, I realized something. I had a realization. This is a divinely guided realization because, look, there's an angel here. It's kind of like you were being maybe stuck in a rut for a while, and only being stuck there so that you could get all of the information that was available to you in that place. So being stuck in a certain place and realizing something, maybe even realizing something about yourself, and then release. Sometimes when we don't know the truth, we hold on to the lies because we don't know the truth. It's like, well, I'm just gonna believe these things that I have been told my entire life because that's all I know, and I haven't been able to discover anything else. And so I'm gonna believe that these things are true. But after sitting in this position, the Hanged Man, sitting there for a while, you begin to learn some things. It's giving the energy of know thyself. So you begin to learn who you are. And so there's a point where you have to release the things that are not true about yourself. You have to release the lies, basically. People all your life told you were lazy, but you really figured out, like, I'm not actually lazy. I just don't do things that I don't want to do. That's not lazy, So releasing the things that are no longer relevant, that are false. And then the Lovers is it's the sign of Gemini, but to me, yes, it's about love, but it's about coming together. And in this instance, I'm seeing about coming together of yourself. So let's say both sides of you, like very much yin yang energy, masculine, feminine, whatever the opposites of you are, coming together and being whole. It's like you fully loving yourself, being authentically you, your head and your heart in alignment. That's the energy I'm getting from this card. Also interesting because I'm seeing a lot of watery energy, like Cancer energy, or just water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, coming through these cards. And so it's making me think about emotions. When I think about head and heart being in alignment, I'm thinking about like your emotions and then your the way that you operate. So sometimes So sometimes we do things because we're supposed to, or because we always have, or because that's my job, I have this responsibility. But those things don't make us happy. And we see that a lot when in people's lives when, they're getting sick all the time, or they're showing up to work late, or not showing up, like calling out all the time, finding excuses, just having a negative attitude. I'm just thinking about this when it comes to working, but even in your family life, not showing up for certain things in the relationship that you would think would be that you would be joyful to show up for, or not doing certain things, or all of these different ways. It's like sometimes things that we were supposed to do, that we feel that we're supposed to do, don't actually align with how we really feel on the inside. And so this is about us getting paying more attention to our emotions rather than what we should be doing, or what they said we should do, or what we've always done. Working that same job because our parents instilled in us to work hard. But I'm really good at painting. I would love to go and paint and learn how to do that. Like, my heart is leading me there, but no, my mind is telling me I need to take this steady job and keep this steady job. And so just looking at all of these cards, understanding this watery energy, understanding even this Eight of Swords, it's talking about being stuck somewhere. Basically talking about being stuck somewhere that you don't want to be stuck, because, being stuck somewhere mentally when you're not actually stuck. Because this lady, this is kind of like afterwards. She's already opened the gate and she's taken off her blindfold because she's done. She's like, you know what? I'm done being stuck here. I'm actually going to continue going. I know I have the key to this gate. Let me unlock it. Let me take off my blindfold so I can see, and I can just continue on my journey instead of pretending that I'm stuck in this place that I don't want to be stuck in. This is interesting because I thought this message of light was going to be about, telling us, oh, you're loved. You're always going to be loved. Those are my favorite messages of light. But this one is saying, yes, of course, you're loved. You're always going to be loved. But it's saying that you don't have to settle for what you've already gotten, or what others tell you to settle for, or what you thought you could have. If you see an opportunity to have better, go for it. Particularly if your heart is leaping towards there. It's very much the energy of follow your heart. Don't follow your mind. It's going to tell you to stay safe, stay, I'm thinking about High School Musical, that song that says, stick to the status quo. Your mind's going to tell you to stay status quo, that, hey, we're good here. We don't need to move. We don't need to change. But your heart is so eager for art. It wants to be an artist. It wants to be in love again. It wants, whatever it is that your heart is desiring, you're going to feel it. So the message of light is, instead of, staying in this place that you have the key to get out of, whenever you see that next opportunity or feel that next urge, follow it through. See what's on the other side. Let your heart actually lead the way. What if your heart and your mind were in alignment? So instead of your mind being like, hey, oh, stick with the status quo, and instead of your heart being like, run to this new thing, maybe your mind can help your heart by making a plan and saying, okay, we want to be an artist. So let's take some art classes where we're doing this thing that we've always done. While we're taking care of the kids like we always do. Let's also incorporate art classes in. Let's find a way to do it. Let's go slow and steady. Let's do it. Let's not, run headlong into it. But let's work together on this. Let's not sit here and blame each other. Let me not blame my heart for all the pain I've been through in the past and the way that I love. And let me not blame my mind for keeping me here in this same space that I've always been in. Let's, instead of blaming each other, work together and find a way. It's as if your heart and your mind are in a relationship with each other. And maybe they are, but this message of light is saying work together. Let your mind and heart work together and work towards what it is that your heart truly desires, instead of staying in your comfort zone. There's so many different things out there that you can do, so many new and creative ways that are literally popping up as we speak. Sometimes all you gotta do is just a little bit of research to find something that you're looking for, to find a pathway to get there, to find somebody else who's done it already, you know, to figure out how to do it. We don't have to stay stuck in the same old anymore. It's not like back in the day where our parents or grandparents, they had to work the same jobs, they married to the same person, because it really wasn't safe back then and there weren't that many options. But now there's so many different options, so many different things. And if there's not a way that you can see has already been created, there's opportunity out there to create it yourself. So the message of light is basically saying you can do it. Follow your heart, follow your dreams. Okay, thank you all for listening. I'll see you next time.